Hello, dear esteemed viewer. How are you doing? And today, I want to take you to another dimension of our mentoring school. I want to take you on some certain things you need to do about your plans to keep your plan afloat and for you to be able to get your result of your plans. Today, we're talking about how can you remain committed to your personal goal and aspiration. So, and I trust this video will be helpful for those of you who are applying for scholarship, those who want to have a job change or you want to have a career, making a progress in your personal plan. Just like the year has begun, you have a lot of opportunity for you to take the right step to help you to actualize your potential. So in this video, we'll be talking about how can you achieve those plans you set for yourself for the year 2026. So I would like to have my seat while I try to highlight the points. Thank you. Okay, now what are we talking about in this video? What is the key important thing we need to discuss in this video? We're talking about how to remain personal commitment to your personal goal. How can you achieve it? You realize that a lot of great men and great ladies, they have very good plan, but how can they achieve such plans? I always become sometimes very cumbersome, and sometimes one can be misled, or because of the situation around you, or because of their past experience, or because of the inability of you to take the right decision. But I hope this video will be very helpful to help you to clear off such barrier and stick to your plans towards actualizing your great destiny. One of the first steps I want to discuss is called break down your plan into smaller number. For instance, let's take example, someone who wants to probably have to develop his own personal plans to maybe become a great leader, maybe in your organization, or you have a business plan you want to execute, or you have a business you really you want to achieve a certain milestone growth, maybe probably before the year end. So there is need for you to break down your plans for you to get this goal. For instance, for you to achieve maybe a 20% increase in your revenue before the end of year 2026. This is a big plan. So what do you need to do? You need to break the plans. What you need to put in place for you to actualize this thing, this goal, and these plans. These are smaller things you need to do. It could be measurable, monthly, weekly, and daily basis. This is simple breaking it down to enable you by the end of 2026 you get your goal. Because, like I said in the previous video, this small step is very important for you to actualize your broader goal, which is to achieve growth in your revenue, growth in your personal plans, growth in your development plan, or maybe in your study. You want to make improvement. You want to move from ordinary student to extraordinary student. So you also need to set your plan. For instance, someone who has been getting good bad result, maybe getting not good enough. So how do you make your plans to set a plan to enable you to upgrade your level of your student proficiency in your academic work? So you need to set a plan. Maybe you say your long-term plan could be, before you end of this semester, I want to end this semester with an cumulative average of A, which is excellent. So how do you get this? You need to set a plan. The plan you set daily on every classes you attend, weekly review of it is what will help you to actualize this long-term plan. So break the plan into smaller branches, milestone, daily achievable plans. It's very important. The next plan we'll talk about is actionable steps. What are the actionable steps we need to do? I'm going to give two instances. One for a business, second for education. Going for a business, you already set a plan to achieve maybe 20% increase in your revenue by the end of the year 2026. So what are the action steps you need to take to actualize this? First of all, you need to understand what can you do to get this revenue. You need to build your customer stream. You need to make your product attractive. You need to increase the level of awareness. You need to increase the value of your product. These are things you need to put in place to ensure that your value set itself more better than how it was before. Because people feedback from the client is what will guarantee your increase in revenue. People don't buy what they don't value. So you need to increase your value of your product. So that's very important. So how do you do that? Take action step. Get more awareness. Get more enhances the skills. Look for those things you need to put in place. Look for those things you need to add to your product to make it more valuable, to meet more needs of people. So that will make you give you access to make you to actualize the growth of 20% of increase in your revenue. And for a student, what you need to do? You need to ensure you carry out every assignment they give to you, you are given, not just to pass, but ensure you give the right answer. Why not? You can go extra mile to ensure that while you're answering your question, while you participate in class activities, you also try to add something that can be unique about your answer. You can make it not for the same for answering your question. Don't copy what other people copy. Make your answer unique. Make your teacher understand. Make your people who is your teacher understand. You understand how to approach the situation. Then your answer should be unique. With that enough, you are setting a ground base to actualize an excellent grade by the end of the semester. The third point I would like to highlight is establish a constant daily routine. Also, I will give you two scenarios for business and for academic. Establish a daily routine. As for a business, what can you do? You should establish a template which every day you must replicate it for you to keep your business alive. And if, for instance, someone who is into consultancy work, maybe you consult an entrepreneur, you are a consultant in your field, every day you need to refuel your skills. You should cultivate the habit of personal improvement. Cultivate the habit of trying to satisfy your clients by enhancing your value, the result you give to them. Ensure that every session of learning process you have with your clients, they learn something new. There should be something new every day. In every contact your mentee have with you, they should be excited. Should be something new that they will learn. And the only way you can do that is by continual improvement. Continual personal improvement should be a routine for you as a mentor. That alone will keep building up. So you need it as a key for daily improvement in your service. Then for going to academic session, as a student, what can you do to maintain this balance? Your daily routine could be studying every day for 3 hours. And during this period, you should be able to solve an issue, solve a concrete answer, bring out something new that you didn't know before, that you can stand it to improve your academic balance. Cultivate daily, and that should be a routine every day. Set hour every day, set that maximum is 2 hours, if it's 3 hours. Set it aside and ensure you give your best. Study and learn something new in your study. Try to discover something that you've not known before. That alone can also keep building you up as your routine growth strategy. Very, very important for you to remain in progress in your study and ensure that you study to innovate, not just study to pass, but study to innovate. That is the only way you can create that habit. The last point I want to share in this video is track your progress, because once you track your progress, it will motivate you to keep fueling your passion, to drive, to arrive at your set goals. So, as I said before, as a business, how do you measure your progress? As a business, as an entrepreneur, you can measure your progress in different angles. It depends on how you want to measure it. I'll give an instance. You can measure your progress by number of your customer feedback. Yeah, the feedback they give to you can also help to measure your progress. You also can also measure your progress by the impact. People that also impact people, you are making people's life, which also come back in terms of their feedback. You can also measure your progress by the financial stream flow, the growth, the financial growth. So for instance, this week or today, on a daily basis, how do your customer grow? How do they grow? There could be a growth rate maybe from 200 to 300, maybe in percentage straight, like 5% growth, 3% growth. It should be growth. So one thing you know is that growth shouldn't decline. Growth means you have to have growth, either growth negative, decline, or progressive. So we're talking about progressive growth. Ensure you make progress every day. As for a student, how do you measure your progress as a student? One, of course, you should know your grade also speak about your progress. Also, your CGP, your cumulative average, should also measure your progress. Also, your feedback from your teachers also measure your progress. And also your contribution in the class to see your progress. So, remain committed to your personal growth and put all these 4 points we discussed here together. That will give you edge to actualize your great potential, both as a business person or in academic community. Thank you for watching this video. If this is the first time watching that video, we would like if you can keep subscribing to our channel, subscribe to your friends and colleagues, and you will not regret doing that. Do have a pleasant week for yourself. Bye and see you in the next video. Thank you.